Gavan, you've been hearing from the Labour Party, the new leader of the Labour Party, Ivana Bacik. What has she been saying?
She has indirectly pitched to younger voters, Colette. She has been giving a press conference this lunchtime. We've just stepped out of it just in the last couple of minutes to speak to you on this bulletin. And directly she has been really making her case to younger voters, making the arguments that if there's to be a clean break between the Labour Party of 2011 through 16 and now, it is the fact that those who are in their 20s right now weren't eligible to vote for Labour at a time that they were charged with making decisions that she says no Labour minister would ever want to take. Now that's particularly relevant because Ivana Bacik was the Labour Party's Shannon leader during all of that time. Alan Kelly, when he stepped down a couple of weeks ago, said that perhaps there was an issue where the party was still connected to the period of 2011 to 16. Ivana Bacik, as Shannon leader, was responsible for progressing a lot of that legislation. But nonetheless, she has tried to outline something of a new broom, calling for there to be more rampant investment in the likes of housing and healthcare, and also today suggesting that free childcare should be in place, just as free education is for all pupils.
And we can make Ireland better and more equal in other ways too. Let's take childcare. Inequality in Ireland starts the day a baby is born, and that should not be how it is in a republic. Public funding for childcare in Ireland, while it has increased during the pandemic, remains a fraction of what other European countries invest. And that's why I have called for a Donna O'Malley moment for early years education and care. Just as 50 years ago, O'Malley committed the state to providing a secondary school place for everyone, so we need now to guarantee a publicly funded preschool place for every child in Ireland.
So not the ambitions being outlined by the new Labour Party leader, now the 14th party in the 14th leader in the party's history, and the second female to hold the role following Joan Burton. She's the 5th leader, however, in the last decade, which is maybe something of an illustration that she faces. The party, of course, currently hovering at levels of around 3 to 4% in the opinion polls. Sinn Féin now clearly the dominant party among left-leaning voters, and the Social Democrats also in the spectrum, gobbling up some of what would traditionally have been Labour's votes. If there is to be a starting block for all of this, it is the fact that there was unity behind Ivana Bacik's proposal in something of a symbolic move. It was announced today that her candidacy had been formally proposed by Alan Kelly, the party leader, who of course very vocally admitted that he wasn't too keen to stand down from that role, jointly seconded by every other member of the Labour Parliamentary Party, and she was also nominated by 29 of the party's 39 constituency councils. There's clearly party unity behind her. Whether she can have electoral unity behind her is another thing entirely.
Gavan, thank you for that.